Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to This Month in Monster Taming, where we go over major upcoming developments in the monster taming genre for any given month. This time we'll be covering the month of November 2021, and oh boy do we have some spicy content incoming. Just some of this includes the release of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, the release of Shin Megami Tensei 5, a battle demo for a newly discovered monster taming title with real-time combat, and more. So with all that being said, grab a seat, relax, and let's dive on in. Alright, so for starters, I did want to make this clear to everybody. Monster Crown was originally planned to release on November 2nd, aka today, for both PS4 and Xbox consoles. However, due to some complications with those platforms, it seems that the game won't be released on these consoles until the new year. Physical Switch copies should still be coming out today though. Now, on November 11th, we've got the official release of the long-awaited Shin Megami Tensei 5 for Nintendo Switch. That said, I was personally really hoping for a Steam launch since that's what we saw with SMT3 Remastered. However, there's been no word of that, so Nintendo Switch it is. Now, if you're not familiar with the franchise or this title in particular, the basic rundown is this. You're some kid in high school living a normal life in Tokyo when suddenly you're warped to some apocalyptic version of it. This dude, who may or may not be seeking young boys in the desert, fuses with you, which allows you to become a warrior capable of fighting against the demons that roam the earth. Throughout your adventure, you can negotiate with and essentially recruit other demons to fight alongside you, fuse them together to create new demons, fight in turn-based combat, and a whole lot of other fun stuff. The games also feature multiple endings and are generally pretty difficult, so if you're looking for a more challenging monster taming experience, this might just be your fix. Now, just over a week later, on the 19th of November, the long-awaited Gen 4 remakes, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, will be releasing for Nintendo Switch. The games seem to be mostly faithful to the original Gen 4 games, with a few additions like character customization, a new spin on the underground, some quality of life improvements, and more. Now, there has been some controversy surrounding this game, as it'll be the first remake to follow this new formula, other than maybe Let's Go to an extent, and the EXP share will be seemingly stuck on, but I'm still hoping that the games will be enjoyable despite this. I plan on doing some guides and breakdowns for the new games, as I'm sure there's going to be tons of people who are taking their first steps into Sinnoh this month. Toward the end of the month, specifically on November 30th, the Cubers battle demo will be going live. Cubers is a free-to-play monster battling arena type game where you have 1v1, 2v2, and 4v4 combat all in real time. I've actually spoken to the developer and we got some spicy information regarding the upcoming alpha and the 6 cubers that will be available, though there could be more. We got the aerial type Karuru, the primal type Gyrox, the primal type Chipan, the lava type Miniti, the aqua type Sharkrai, and the flora type Moonflora. Currently, there will be one stage available to battle on, and the demo should work similarly to the Kindred Fates alpha. I will keep you guys updated on all developments and definitely be streaming the alpha when it goes live. Next, we have the release of Re-Legend, but we don't have a specific date other than that it's supposed to come out in November, as stated on one of the previous Kickstarter updates. Re-Legend is sort of like a mix between a farming sim and an RPG with real-time companion-based combat and monster taming. The game has been in development and also in early access for quite some time, and has already gone through a few delays, so a lot of people are a little bit skeptical of the November release, but only time will tell on that front. What we do know is that they're trying to release on all platforms simultaneously, but have noted that it may not be so. I'll keep you guys updated on this as well moving forward. Okay, so next is going to be a couple stuff that's not confirmed, but may be coming this month, so take it with a pinch of salt. First, the Nexomon Abyssals DLC is pretty well in the final stages of development, basically just waiting on translation at this point, so I think it's safe to say it's probably coming out this month, as I don't see it taking until December, but again, there is no official date, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna happen this month, but I think it is quite likely. This free update will include a new set of tyrants, dubbed the Abyssal Tyrants, and a slew of Nexomon from Nexomon 1 that will be returning in new form. This update is like high priority for me. I'm super excited for it personally, and I can't wait to jump back into Nexomon Extinction. Another update that may come this month, but is a lot more up in the air, is the Arbory update for Temtem. Now, I'm leaning more towards December, just based on what we've seen regarding the island teasers and when they start coming out, and then when the island itself comes out, but November still seems like a possibility based on the current upswing of marketing for the island. The Temtem Twitter began teasing Arbory back on August 30th with this tweet. Since then, we've gotten more teasers, new Temtem, and more, so I think with each day that goes by, Arbory is getting closer and closer, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it drops towards the end of this month. This island will bring forth many new melee and mental type Temtem and pretty much round off the game's roster. This update's supposed to be the 0.8 update, so I'm assuming 0.9 will be the Arch Tamers and sort of like defeating the Airborne Archipelago, if you will, and then 1.0 will just be added polish and all the other stuff getting it ready for a full launch. So yeah guys, there you have it. I think this month is going to be pretty crazy, especially if you're someone who owns a Switch, as you've got SMT5, Pokemon Re-Legend, and potentially that Nexomon update to look forward to. Something tells me that this month is going to be full of sleepless nights while I try to keep up with everything that's happening. That said, if you do want to stay up to date on the monster taming genre, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. You could also follow me on Twitter at GymLeaderEd and check out my subscriber Discord. All links will be in the description. Special thanks to our patrons, especially our mythical backers, Steel Case and Jim Hamilton. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.